Hi guys, today I'll be teaching you all how to cut a mermaid skirt with tail using freehand method. So if you are new to this channel, please subscribe to the channel. It is absolutely free. You don't have anything to lose, rather you have a whole lot to gain from this channel. And if you're a returning subscriber, I want to say thank you for coming back to this channel. Don't forget to comment, like and share this tutorial with your friends and loved ones. So keep on watching till the end. Let's get started. This part will be representing our waistline. So we'll measure the waist to hip measurement. For me is 9 inches plus half inch to join the waist area. So I have 9.5. So I'll mark the 9.5 like so. So please make use of your measurements. You can see the fabric is folded into two. We are drafting on the wrong side of the fabric. So I'll just connect this line together. So the next thing is to mark the waist to above knee measurements. So for me it is 17 inches plus half inch to join the waist area. So I have 17.5. So I'll mark the 17.5 like so. Then I'll connect the 2 points together. So the full length of the skirt is 43 inches, so I'll add 10 inches to it because I want it to be flowing on the floor. So 43 plus 10, so that is 53 inches. So you can see the full length of my fabric is 53 inches. So from the folded parts here, we are going to start taking our waist circumference measurement. So the waist circumference is 34.5, so you divide by 4, that is 8.625. So I'll mark the 8.625 on the waistline like so. Then I'll add extra 2 inches for the side seam allowance, okay? Then you come to the hip line, take the hip circumference divided by 4. So I have 44 divided by 4, that is 11 inches. So I'll mark the 11 inches. Then I'll add 2 inches for side seam allowance, okay? So now on the above knee line, I took 11 inches here, so I'll just reduce it by 1 inch. That is 11 minus 1, so that is 10. That is, whatever you take on the hip line, subtract 1 inch from it and take it on the above knee line. So then I'll take 2 inches for seam allowance. Then on the hem of the fabric, whatever you take on the hip line, so you can add like 10 inches to it. So I took 11 inches here, so plus 10, so that is 21 inches. So I'll take 21 inches here on the hem. So the next thing now is to connect the points together. So this is what our front skirt looks like. I don't use that on my front skirt, but we'll be adding that on the back bodies. So on these parts, at these folded parts, so you take half inch downwards to remove the bulginess that is always at the front bodies. So you connect it with a curve, just like I'm doing. Is to give our skirts fitting. So the next thing is to cut along this line. So as you can see, our front skirt is all ready. So this is it. Can you see? So before we move to the back bodies, I want to shape the hem area. So you can measure what you have from the knee line here to the hem. So I have 35.5. So you just take your tape rule in a slanted manner like this and measure that 35.5 that you got from here to here. So this is where it gets to. Can you see? So I'll just make a curve from here towards the hem. I'll cut out now. We are through with the front skirt. So this is the fabric for the back bodies. You can see it is into two. So we are drafting on the wrong side of the fabric. So remember, we use 53 inches for the length of the front skirt So for the back, you add 10 inches to it because of the cut together tail. You can decide to add 20 inches to it. It depends on how flowy you want it to be, but 10 inches is fine for me because I've already added 10 inches to the front body. So I'm just going to add 10 inches to the length of the back bodies. So 53 plus 10, I have 63 inches. So the length of my fabric is 63 inches. So this is 60 inches plus 3 inches. Can you see? So I have the 63 inches. The next thing is to place your front skirt on the fabric for the back bodies. So what you will do is to chalk out all these lines, chalk out this line, chalk out the knee line, and also this place will be representing our zipper area. So you chalk out this straight part, that is the folded part of the front skirt. So you chalk it out straight. Then the hem, so you chalk out the hem too, because the side of the back and the front bodies must rhyme, they must align. So you chalk out the hem just like I'm doing, and chalk out a little bit of the side before removing your fabric. So we are going to remove the front skirt now. Then we'll connect these lines together. So we want to make some alterations on these back bodies. We want to create the bum effect. That is, we want the bum to be able to sit perfectly into the back bodies. So you make this alteration on the waist area. You measure half an inch inside. For people with fuller bum, you can go in with 0.75 or 1 inch. Okay, so but for this person, I'll be using half inch. Then on the hip line, you leave the line like that. On the knee line, go in by half inch as well. Can you see? So I'm going in by half an inch. So I'll connect the points together. So you connect it with a form of curve. So in this way, we have created the bum illusion. The bum will be able to sit perfectly into the back bodies. Okay, so remember I said you had like extra 10 inches to this part. This is now our new zipper line. Okay, so I'll take 2 inches from this line here. So come to the hip line, take your 2 inches zipper allowance as well. Come to the knee line, you take your measurement from this line. So I'll take my 2 inches zipper allowance. Then I'll connect the points together. So as you can see from this zipper line here, I made a slant down up to the hem of the fabric. So this part is representing the tail, that is the cut together tail at the back of the skirt. So we have successfully achieved that. So the next thing is to draft out our waist circumference and the rest. So from this part here, that's where you are going to take your measurements. So the waist circumference is 34.5 divided by 4. I have 8.625. So I'll mark the 8.625. I'll add 1 inch for my dart intake. Then I'll take 2 inches for the side seam allowance and mark. Okay, then you come to the hip line. The hip circumference is 44 divided by 4. I have 11. So you are taking it from this line. So 11. Then I'll take 2 inches for the side seam allowance. Remember, we are not adding any dart intake on the hip line. Then on the knee line, I took 11 here, so I'm going to take 10 inches here, starting from this line. So I'll put my 10 inches and mark. Then add my 2 inches side seam allowance. Okay, then I'll connect these points together. Then from this knee line, I'll make a slant towards the hem of the fabric. My slant is going to stop where I made the mark for the front skirt. It's not going to get to the end, so it's going to stop at that point. So I've connected it. So this is the side of the skirt. So now at the hem area here, we are going to make a curve from where this front bodice line ended. So you make a curve towards the hem to meet the tail. So as you can see, I've successfully made the curvy shape towards the tail area, that is the hem of the back bodice. So this is what our skirt looks like. You will see that this skirt will have a perfect fitting on the client. With this method, it is very perfect and you will like it. So the next thing now is to cut. So after cutting, ensure that you indicate that this is your zipper area and that is your side area. So the next thing now is to cut out. So before I cut out, let me quickly indicate where our darts would be. So this is where we are starting our measurement from. So you use the bust span measurement, that is the nipple to nipple measurement, divided by 2 plus half inch. So 8 divided by 2 plus half, that is 4.5. So your dart should stop around the 6, or I'll use 7 inches. So I'll make a straight line down. Okay, then you take half inch on both sides of the line. So with this, the back bodies will have a perfect shaping. So we are good to cut out. I'm going to cut out the hem area. So this is the back bodies. So I want to indicate my zipper area on the other side. Since there is no marking there, you need to indicate all your markings so that you don't make any mistake while sewing. I will also notch this part, that is my zipper region, in case this chalk rubs off. So I will know that this is my zipper area. So that is the two ways you can make your indications. So it is all ready. So I want to place the front skirt on the back skirt so that you can see that the side will align. So can you see it's aligned with the back bodice? Can you see it aligns with the back bodice? So you do the same for the other side. So you just join the sides, then join your zipper area, and your skirt is all ready. So quick tips: if you are making a dress, this is for a dress, that is a gown. So you subtract your half length measurements from all these measurements to get all the to get your full length of skirt. The initial measurement is supposed to be 60 inches for the full length of the gown, plus 10, that is 70 inches. So the half length is 17 inches. So 70 minus 17, so that was what gave me 53 inches. So that is why I used 53 inches to cut the front length of the skirt, and I added 10 inches to my answer to get the back length of the skirt. Hope you understand. So please subscribe to the channel. It is absolutely free. It helps to grow the channel. So please click on the subscribe button, share this video with your friends and loved ones, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much for being a part of this channel. I remain your ever Dazzling tutor. I will see you all in my next tutorial. So let me know what you would love to learn in the next tutorial.